Spinsters, welcome back. I am glad you're here with me. I am Coach Julia, and today, by special request, we are doing some more off-ice videos. I understand that there's a lot of you around the world who are still not able to go into the ice rink this summer, so we are going to do another off-ice spin tutorial using the spinner. If you don't have a spinner yet, you're going to want to get one of these. In fact, I have a whole video where I review a number of different spinners, and I'll put a link to that up above. But a spinner is really cool. This one is my favorite one. I'll put a link down below in case you don't have one yet and you want to purchase one. This one is from a company called Jerry's. It is two plates with bearings in between that allows it to spin really easily. This means you can use it on any surface. You can do it out in the grass, you can do it on the carpet in your bedroom. I am doing it on the linoleum in here, but you want to get yourself one of these spinners, find an area with some space, and we're going to get started. Now today's spin is called a Stork Spin. You might not have heard of this, but it's a really cool 1 foot spin going forward. I usually start teaching my students this right after they've learned the 1 foot spin, but if you're a more advanced skater and you're doing a sit spin and a camel spin, you still want to spend some time with this because there's really neat variations you can do from this Stork Spin position. I am right-handed and I like to spin counterclockwise. So I will be giving these directions as if we are spinning counterclockwise. But if you are left-handed or you like to spin clockwise, just reverse these directions. It all works exactly the same way. Since this is a forward spin, I'm going to be starting with my left foot on the spinner. I usually put it on the spinner diagonally because it gives me the most amount of space, and I like to kind of center my foot on the spinner, not way in the front, not way in the back. I just kind of put it right smack in the middle of the spinner. This does function a little bit differently than the ice where we're trying to make circles because the spinner is going to have you spinning kind of in one spot. So some of this will transfer a little bit differently once you're on the ice, but at least you'll get the good muscular foundation for working it on the spinner, so when you do work on it on the ice, you'll have a much easier time getting it down. Okay, so we have our left leg on the spinner. I'm going to put my left hand in front, my right hand to the side, and my right leg out to the side. I'm going to slightly bend my spinning leg, my left leg, and that is going to straighten as I spin. I'm just bending it now as if I was on that entrance edge on a spin. On an entrance edge on a spin, you do have your knee bent, so we're recreating that feeling here. So we have, again, left hand to the front, right hand to the side. I'm just going to give myself a little push, and I'm going to start by trying to tap my knee. Tap, okay? This, if you've never done a spin like this before, the first goal is really just to be able to get contact with your knee, okay? So we can try that a few times. Spin, get the knee. Spin, get the knee. Okay, so that is your first goal with the Stork Spin, is just to make contact with the knee. Once you can make contact with the knee in the spin, you're going to start working your hands down until you can hold on to your ankle. So we start with the knee and then we work down to the ankle. All right, so the spin entrance is the same. We make contact with the knee and then we work down until we can grab the ankle. Contact with the knee, grab the ankle. All right, so that is the next step. So grab the knee is first, work down to the ankle is second, so that you have your foot held right in front of your body. Now, a couple common problems that people start having right at the beginning is that they reach down to get to their knee or they reach down to get to the ankle. If you throw your hip out or lean your shoulders forward, you're really going to be throwing off your center of balance, and that is going to make it, you're almost guaranteed to fall out of the spin on the ice, but definitely guaranteed to fall out of the spin if you're on a spinner. So bring your leg up to you. Okay, bring that knee up to you when you're trying to grab it, and then keep your back tall as you try to reach for your ankle. All right. So if you do go with your hips or you lean down to it, it makes it very difficult to maintain that spin. So keep your upper body strong, engage your core, engage your back, and lift your leg up. So the knee comes up to you, and then you go for your ankle. Once you can do this spin, making contact to your knee and then walking down to the ankle, we want to try going straight for the ankle. So we're in our entrance position, that leg comes around to give us a little momentum, and then we're going to try to lift that ankle up towards our body and go straight for the ankle with our hands. Okay, then you can just hold it and kind of rest it in front of your hip, and so that you're in the completed stork spin position. So we're gonna push, bring that leg around, go straight for the ankle, and bring it up to our hip height. Now this is a little bit of a tricky spin on the ice, even more tricky on your spinner. So you're gonna fall off quite a few times before you get it right. But just like anything with skating, persistence and effort, you'll get it down eventually. Once you give yourself that push, you don't want to stay with that knee low. You want to rise up as soon as you're able. So as your leg's coming around and your knee starts coming up, you want your spinning knee to straighten as well. So your free knee and your spinning knee come up together. So by the time you're have made contact with your ankle, you're nice and tall through your spinning side. All right, we don't want to be in this weird two knees bent position. We just want that one spinning leg straight, and the elevated leg obviously is bent. Now this spin, like so many other spins, has a lot of really fun variations of position that we can find once we've gotten the basic down. So the basic is that heel connected with our hip, held on with predominantly our right hand. You can put your left hand down there as well if you need extra support. Once you can get into this position, you can go down into a pancake. You can do something pretty with either hand. You could do a cross arm, put that right hand up. You can actually kind of extend your foot out in front of you, and there's people who are really flexible who will move so they're contacting the bottom of their skate, and I'm not that flexible. You need really flexible hamstrings. You can pull that leg out in front of you so you're kind of in a Y position, which is really cool if you have that kind of flexibility. So work on this stork spin, master that. If you have the ice rink available, we can work out it on the ice, but if you are still doing your spins at home, you can work at it here, and eventually you have all kinds of really fun spin variations that you can do from your basic stork spin. All right, skaters, I hope you enjoyed that one. Maybe you learned a new interesting spin position. Practice it, and of course I'd love to see all your practice videos, so post them up on Instagram, tag me at Thrive Diary so I can check out your progress. If you enjoyed this, then please do give us that thumbs up, and of course I always look forward to reading all your comments in this section down below. If you haven't done so yet, then hit that subscribe button so you can see all my videos when they come out. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.